phobia. So what phobia do you people have?
Which one of us should start first?
You.
Both of us together.
This question is for you.
I have no phobias. I have a lot of fears, but zero phobias. I mean, I am afraid of everything that everyone else is afraid of. Darkness, cockroaches, death, illness. You know, the regular, usual suspects, really.
And when you?
I also don't have any phobia. Actually, the phobia term used in this film is actually associated with a disorder. And not every human being has a mental disorder, which is phobia. But fear, yes, we all do have all kinds of fears, I guess. And I don't know what I'm afraid of the most, but there are lots of things that I'm afraid of.
Okay, can you describe about what the phobia is about? What it is about?
So basically the film is about this girl Mehek who develops agoraphobia. Now she's a like a girl like you, a very liberal, open, independent girl who's a painter in Bombay. But one day something happens in her life, which is why she develops agoraphobia. Now agoraphobia is an extreme form of phobia where it's trauma induced. This one particularly. And she cannot step out of the house, so she's stuck in the house, and she feels safe only inside the house. But then as our film goes, there's something in the house which is even scarier. So that's the whole struggle that the film is about.
So it is some kind of illness or some disease?
I mean, it's an illness, so which is like a disease. In a way, it is a disease as well, but it's actually a medical illness, which is a mental illness which not too many people have, but it's not very know of also. But it is an illness nonetheless, and it's something that we really want to bring forward, and so we were very careful about depicting it correctly and not kind of trivializing it and treating it some, giving it the right amount of. We try to be as honest to it as possible.
In 2011, you have directed Ragini and Menace, and now why choose some very different genre?
It's not a very different genre. I mean, thrillers and horrors are a known genre. I don't know why we call it a different genre. This is as commercial as it gets, to be honest, for me. I mean, as an audience, I like watching these kind of movies, so it comes from there.
Okay, what made you to cast Radhika Apte as a solo?
Because I really like her acting, and I was and I really wanted to work with her, and very early on I realized a movie like this needs a solid actor on board. So I approached her with a very basic concept, and she really liked it, and we clicked, and from there on it was always her.
Ma'am, you look very natural on screen. So how do you prepare for your role?
For looking natural.
You look very natural while doing the role. So how do you prepare for your role?
Well, for this role, what we did was we needed to do a lot of research. So though I knew about agoraphobia and panic disorder, we still got a lot of material to read, a lot of video clips that we found. We shortlisted them and found some few that we wanted to study more in depth. We did that together. We met psychologist, a friend of mine who helped me throughout the process of the filming. Some other doctors, my parents who are also doctors, they explained the whole scientific side of it, the whole biological, neurological side of it. And we also sat a lot on the script and broke it down and went page by page and really tried very hard to stick to the what do you call it, like to really portray it the way it should be portrayed.
Does this role have bring some changes in you regarding
my personal life?
Okay, what are the best part of role which have attracted you?
Say that again?
What are the best part of role which has attracted
Best part of this role,
This role? Well, it's just it's something that I've not portrayed before. It's a very her character even before trauma, we've tried to make it very grey, in the sense that she's not like this super cool, super lovely, sweet girl, or not a bitch, but somewhere it's a human being who has all kinds of shades in her, and just how that how the trauma affects her personality. So it was quite a complex character to play. That attracted me the most.
Some 360 shots also has been used. So what is that? Can you explain about it?
Well, we in the movie, because our girl is going through suffering from agoraphobia. One of the known forms of therapy for phobias in the West is virtual therapy, which is where the patient is put under a virtual simulation and they get to experience what they fear the most in a virtual world, which helps them finally confront the fear in reality after long drawn sessions that they keep going under. So in this case, our girl suffers from stepping out of the house. So in the movie, we have two scenes where she goes in the virtual world and she travels to a mall and does basic things to basically conquer her fear.
You are playing a solo in this film, so do you think this role can create a benchmark for you in Bollywood?
I don't think like that. If it is successful, great. If it isn't, then there's nothing much I can do about it right now. What I could do, I've done. I've tried my best to give my performance, and that's all I can do.